Over the last 2 months, um, the most valuable lesson I can say I've learned is that there's two modes to life. One, there is fear, which is the program that most people operate from. It is a program that I have operated from for the longest time in my life. Fearing people, fearing my capabilities, fearing my potential, just fear. The second mode is faith. Faith is something a lot of us lack because we just, faith, like lack of faith is just a lack of trust. Simply, have I run out of money? No, I'm stinking rich. Yeah, in my mind, the universe is yet to catch up with that statement. And she's taking her damn time. Hurry up, baby girl. Hurry up, hurry up. Mommy's waiting on her money to manifest in reality. I'm trying to buy I don't know, my Ford Mustang. I'm not joking. Anyway, there's two modes. There's faith and there's fear. Hold on, what do I need? I don't need anything. Now, fear is constant anxiety, you know, feeling like you're not good enough, not taking a job because you feel like you're not qualified enough for it. Fear is not applying for that school that you really want to go to because you feel like you're just not good enough, you know, not working out because you feel like you're just not gonna get your gym body. That's fear. Fear talks, and fear talks loud, you know. You get this opportunity to work in this really cool place, and then last minute you're like, no, I can't take the job, I'm not good enough. I know so and so who's better than me, you know. That's fear talking. And fear has cost you so much in life. It has cost you so many jobs, so many opportunities to meet people that resonate with you. It has cost you the ability to live your dream life. It has cost you relationships that were aligned with you because you felt just like you're not good enough. That's what fear does. That's fear's job. Fear's job is literally the devil. All these negative thoughts, all this overthinking, all this worry, all this anxiety. That's the devil. That's fear. And when I speak about the devil, I don't speak about it from like the way that Christianity has taught us. I just speak about it from the perspective of the book Outwitting the Devil. And the way the devil describes himself in that book is that he's all these thoughts, all these negative thoughts. Oh my god, I have a headache. That was so quick to get a headache from that. The thoughts that literally control your entire day, your entire month, your entire life, the ones that you operate from on a daily basis, if they tend to be fearful thoughts, thoughts of doubt, thoughts of you not being able to overcome something that you deeply desire, that is you operating from fear. And then there's faith. Faith is oftentimes a muscle that you have to exercise. It is you building new neural pathways and strengthening them every day by affirmations, strengthening them every single day by reading books, by listening to audiobooks that affirm the desired reality that you want, that affirm your personhood, that affirm you. See, most of us have not been given the love that we needed, which is the love of being told that we can do whatever we want. We have been grounded into the matrix, which makes us believe that there's only so much you can achieve as a human being. There's limits to everything, which is why your dreams are so small and so mediocre. It's, oh, I just want to be a lawyer and that's it. Like, there's there's not much you're looking to achieve. You're not dreaming like a child would dream. Do you know what I mean? Because you've been taught there's not much opportunity for you. And this is all dependent on where you live, the situation of your country right now. Is it being run by a dictator? Is there war in your country right now? Is there even job opportunities? Are you in the West? Are you in a Muslim country? Are you a woman? There's so many factors. Are you black? Are you an immigrant? There's so many factors that have affected why you think the way that you think, that make you feel like there's a limited potential for opportunity. If you're living in Europe, for instance, but you're African, you may believe that you can only become a doctor or a cleaner or a taxi driver or, you know, or a nanny. Um, but, you might be living in America and you're like, oh, I can be a content creator. And you might be living in, I don't know, Zimbabwe, and you might be like, I want to be a politician. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is like where you live, where you were born. Yo, guys, it's winter here. Bear with me. But all of these things, there's a lot of like factors that we often don't think about that affect the way that we think about the life that we're trying to achieve. But what I'm here to tell you is that there's faith and there's fear. Faith is believing that even though the circumstances are against me, even though the law says because I'm an immigrant and I'm not allowed to work, I believe with utmost knowledge that not only do I deserve this that I'm asking for, but I will get it. And I will get it because I deserve it, because it is mine. I see myself already having possession of that thing. I'm aware that it's mine. I'm having a remembering. I'm having a memory of me being in that position and I can envision it. That is faith. Faith is unwavering. Faith is so strong that nothing can break it. Faith, I'm so sorry for the sniffles, guys. Faith is so much stronger than fear, but we grew up being fearful. We grew up being told you can't be an artist, you're not going to make money. We grew up being told you can only be a doctor, you can only be an engineer. We grew up being told, well, there's no opportunities for engineers here, especially female engineers. You grew up being told so many things, but most of them are false. What is true is what is in your heart. What is true is what you believe in, though. So if you believe you can't get those opportunities, it is as true as it is that you believe you deserve those opportunities. And so what I learned in the past few months is that when I start thinking with faith and I start envisioning what I want and I start speaking about what I want as though I already have it, when I start speaking about it with gratitude that I have it, when I start envisioning that I have it, when I start declaring that it is mine, when I say it with utmost conviction and nobody can stop me, and I say it from the highest mountaintops, you know, I declare it loudly and boldly that this belongs to me, that I'm not going to let this opportunity pass because it's mine. That's faith. And when faith speaks and you don't let any room for fear to come in, you close the door tightly, you shut it, make sure nobody's ever gonna enter it. Fear has no place. And when faith has a place, and when faith dictates, when faith drives the car, the things that you said are yours have no choice but to become yours. I read, I'm listening to Master Key System, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. I read Outwitting the Devil. I read um, the complete works of Florence Scovel Shin. And I watch TikToks by, well, with speakers such as Bob Protractor. I don't know his name. As well as, oh, I forgot his name. David Tracy. Yeah, David Tracy. And I don't know who else. But I literally listen to manifestation works a lot, almost every day. And it's why I'm able to consistently exercise this muscle of manifestation, of faith. And bad things happen to me and I complain about them and I cry about them. But I wake up every day and still choose faith. And in doing that, my life has significantly gotten better than it was 2 months ago. So I just urge you, try it as an experiment if you feel like you don't trust me. Try it as an experiment. Have utmost faith. Believe in what you're saying. Trust that what you're saying is the truth. Don't let any room for doubt or negativity, otherwise known as fear. And watch yourself bloom. And I need to go sleep. I have work tomorrow, but that's all I came here to say. Take care, my lovers, and wish me well. Amen.